Hello bros, in this video we will see how we can create this amazing parallax effect in the flatlist using reanimated 3. You can see uh, the left and right card also, and when you scroll left and right it will give us this amazing cool parallax effect. So let's start. I have created this swipe card component, and in this component I am fetching the images from the pixels API. So you can also use pixels for free. You have to just sign up and you can go to images and video API, and here you can get your API key, and then you can use this images API to fetch the images. Okay, so I have created a list data state, and I have created this interface for photo. So I'm getting the source and then original from this API. Okay, so I have set all the images to the list data, and I'm setting this into the flat list. Okay, and here is our render card. So where I have created this card view, and inside this card view we are rendering this image. Okay, so this is working fine. Okay, now let's style it a bit. Okay, so for that we have to create some global variables like card width, which would be the width multiplied by what we can do 0.8. So basically we want to show the left and right card also little bit. So for that we have to take the height, the width as 0.8, and then we can use card height, and this would be height multiplied by 0.5. Okay, now we want to show the left and right a little bit, so we will take a visible offset, and it would be width minus this card width, and it would be divided by 2, and we will set this visible offset into container style, and padding horizontal would be visible offset. Okay, now you can see we have this space here. Now what we want to do, we want this when the images are loaded, then we want to like move or scroll it, this flat list to the middle item. Okay, so for that we will create one function, scroll to middle item, scroll to middle item, and here we will take one reference, flat list ref, and use ref take null, and we can use the type here, flat list, and then photo. Okay, okay, yeah, yeah. Now we will set this into this ref, flat list ref. Now inside the scroll to middle item we will check list data dot length is greater than 0, and flat list ref dot current is available. Okay, then only we will calculate the initial index and how it will be calculated. Math dot flow, and we will take the list data dot length and we divide it by 2. So this will provide us the initial index. Now we will calculate the initial offset. So initial offset would be initial index multiplied by card width. Okay, now you can use the use effect method here, and when we get the list data we will call this scroll to index item. Okay, and here we will use FlatList grab dot current dot scroll to offset, and offset would be initial offset and animated would be true or false, whatever your choice. So see, it is starting with the middle item. Okay, now we will design a card little bit. So we will create one view over this image, and we will provide the style as styles.card. Insert this card, the width of this card would be card width, and height would be card height. Okay, you can see, we can see this left and right card also. Now we will have one more view here for the parallax effect. So for that, what we will do, we will have the width of this view would be 100%. Okay, and the border width would be 5, and border color we can give it to white. Border radius would be 10. Okay, you can see, but the images are going over this view, so for that we will use overflow as hidden. Okay, and we will provide the margin horizontal to 5 here. Okay, now we can see when we refresh, we are able to see the clear images, but we have to add this animation here. Okay, now we are scrolling this list, but we have to add the snap interval here. So this card FlatList has this property snap interval. So let's add one more variable here, const snap to interval, and this would be card width plus the border and the margin horizontal we provided this to this card, that would be 12.5. Okay, and the initial offset would be snap to interval, and we can provide the snap to interval here also. Okay, but still this list is going this, so we will add deceleration rate as 0, Now you can see the list is staying at the middle item. Okay, so now the we are left with the parallax effect here. So for that we have to create the animation. So let's take the animated value. For that we will name it as a content offset and use shared value to be 0 initially. And how we will update this value inside the scroll. So on scroll, what we will do, we will call the handle scroll function here, and inside this handle scroll we will pass the event and content offset dot value. We would set it to event dot native event dot content offset dot x. Okay, we are scrolling it to x. So the content offset value would be whatever the x movement has been happened in this list. Okay, now we will pass this content offset inside this card view. Now let's update this content offset. It will take the shared value and this value would be a number. Okay, and let's pass this content offset here. Okay, now we will create the animated style. So for that, const animated style, we will use the use animated style hook. And now in this we have to use the translate x value here. We have to animate the translate x because we are scrolling this list to the x. So for that we will have the input range, and input range would be like we have to do the animation on the this left card, middle card and right card. So for that the animation for this left card would be index, whatever index we are getting, -1, and we will move it to snap to interval. And for the middle card it would be same, snap to interval. And for the right card it would be index +1 divided by snap to interval. Okay, this would be our input range. Const output range would be like we want to give the parallel x effect. So when we move this card, the image should be moved to the right side. When we move it to the left, the image should be the right side. Okay, so for that we will use the minus card width and we will multiply it to the 0.8. For middle item it's 0. For last item it would be card width multiplied by same 0.8. Okay, now we'll use the translate x and Okay, so we will use the interpolate function from the reanimated, and here we use the content of set root value to interpolate and input range and pass the output range here. Okay, now we will return the style transform, and this would be translate x. Okay, now we will create this image as an animated image, and we will pass this style, animated style, to this image. Okay, let's save it and try it. Okay, so for this white space, okay, so we have to provide this align items as a center property in this inside this view, so that this view will cover the whole image here. Okay, as as soon as we save it, and okay, let's try it out. Okay, so that black space has gone and the parallax effect is working perfectly here. You can see. So that's it for this video. See you in the next one, and you can find the source code in the description. Okay, thanks, bye.